welcome to another mild mid-September morning. We are gonna go on a road trip to the biggest thrift shop in Denmark today. I don't think you can quite call it a tradition yet, since it's only the second year in a row. It's gonna be lovely with this amazing weather, and I'm gonna be orange today, wearing my paprika tights. These, like, when you put these on, you know that it's autumn. And I'm gonna wear this new dress coming to the web shop this Friday. It's really cute. So we're gonna be very orange, very autumn. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back. We are ready to go. Have some road trip water and a peanut chocolate bar. So I'm gonna pop some music on and hit the road. I've made it. Can you make a guess on how long I've been driving? I think it's only in Denmark that we call this a road trip. Make your guesses. I've been driving for 1 hour and 5 minutes. That's the Danish road trip. It really says something about how tiny Denmark is. I am at the first shop. There are two right here. The first one is Genbrugsland, and it is, as far as I remember, it's not great. The other one is like the Thrift Center, the biggest thrift shop in Denmark. I'm excited, mostly about the second one, so let's go into the first one. Genbrugsland is a carpet thrift shop, but don't judge a book by its cover, Elise. The first thing I saw as I walked in was this piece of furniture. So beautiful, and you wouldn't believe the price tag. Then I found this suitcase full of old pieces of garments, cotton pieces. They all need like re-dyeing because they have stains, but they were beautiful. Some old clocks and mirrors. And I remember this impressive collection. I loved this one. We're going to work with an imaginary house today, and if I had that big house, this piece is amazing. You will see so many of these types of cabinets in this thrift shop, like here is another one. The furniture selection is both big and quite good in this thrift shop. An old couch, and this cabinet is also super beautiful. And this couch, I can really imagine how it would shine in the right room. And I loved this desk. Again, if I had the big house, I would have bought it. The details are just so beautiful. Then I moved on to the clothing department. And this one is exactly how I like them the best. Completely packed to the rim, and you just stick. They had many shoes, some bags, and I found this one that I really liked. And I also found some vintage pieces, such as this one. And then I went to the fitting room, where I found a lot, including this vintage coat in a lovely yellow shade. It's quite big on me, but what a lovely piece. Then to this dark green coat that now when I look at the clips, I'm really glad I didn't buy it. The sleeves are just so short. And then a vintage blazer jacket. Note to self, I should not have brought chocolate on such a hot September day. It's melted. I also did not expect to find that much in there. I filled the cart. So many gems. I was so impressed and surprised. Let's see if the big sender can top it. My favorite find, or one of them so far today, is not even vintage. It's this velvet purse bag. It's an old Nora. I think it's awesome. Just needs a bit of cleaning. Yeah. So I'm gonna pop into the next thrift shop of the day. Welcome to the Thrift Center, and the only thrift shop I've ever been in where they have a cafe. First thing you meet when you enter this shop is some home decor. I loved this can. This one was cute. And then I found a tray that I loved. The spot by the window was used for old beautiful pieces the last time I was here. Today was more a modern setup. Then they have a big selection of fabric, cloths and curtains. Some old placemats. And the pillows were arranged by color. Attention to detail. This had a beautiful embroidery. It was just very thin. And then I found some more embroideries. It is a weakness. I love it. I think it's so impressive at times. Like this one, beautiful color scheme. It's very autumn. And this shop has a big furniture department. Started out with a few more pictures. I liked this one. It was just too dark for my taste. And another embroidery, a more simple one. And another piece that I would have loved to buy from a big house. I love the color scheme of this cabinet. A cool sofa. A beautiful golden velvet sofa. This is the place to go if you're looking for an old, beautiful sofa or just old furniture in general. I'm still a bit unsure if I should have bought this one. Just ended up concluding that it wasn't going to be tall enough. And then I walked into the gallery, and because I love old paintings so much, I'm just going to offer you a small trip into some of them where you can enjoy the paint techniques or just the feel. I hope you enjoyed the paintings. We're now on the first floor that looks very much like a shopping mall. They have a shoe department, a place just for scarves, and a cafe. Everything is hung up, color coordinated or in categories. This is where you find the special party gowns. Unfortunately, I had not browsed for long before I realized that this was not going to be a place to find
vintage pieces. But I did try to look through everything, be patient, dig, and you'll see what you're gonna find in the end. They have a department for jackets, a green selection of clothes, and then to be fair, like 80% of everything was black and grey toned. You know, it is Denmark. A beautiful chair. And then it was time for me to just take a break in the cafe, get something to drink, and this was just such a nice cafe. And then she made it to the biggest fitting room she's ever been in. It was massive. First blazer, not the greatest fit nor condition, so it was a no. Then I'd found a vintage jacket. Yeah, believe it or not, a vintage piece, and it was lovely. A sweater I thought was gonna have a much better fit. And then this men's, I don't know if it's a men's jacket, but it was just not really what I expected. And last of all, this dress in cotton. I think it's a recycle. It was lovely.
I've been thrifting for like 3 hours by now. There is that one last bit that I'm just quickly gonna go through. Last time it was extremely overpriced, so it might not take long, but I'm here, so I'm just gonna head back in. It's extreme, like 3 hours.
What makes this shop different from the other two is that it's not a thrift shop. It's a place where you can rent a space and sell out your stuff, and it can be new stuff, as you see here. And then right next to that, you can find a lovely retro cellar that has this amazing lamp. I've never seen anything like it, but I did give it a chance. This lamp was quite amazing. I just felt a bit cheap in the moment, but maybe I should have bought it for the kitchen. Some more paintings. I especially liked this one, another embroidery. Some colorful tulips. An example of a pricey seller that had a snail. But then I found an embroidered vintage bag, and it made this visit completely worth it. I also liked this can.
Good morning, guys. I was a very exhausted thrifter in the afternoon yesterday when I came back, but here is everything I found. Most of it is for Bohemian Wonders. There is a few things that I intend to keep for myself, but I've tried to be business orientated, So let's look at the goodies. I found these two tote bags, amazing like autumn color schemes. This lovely velvet bag that I showed you in the car, a leather bag in a really good size and condition. Found this one and this one also in like the autumn color scheme. With this one I think you could remove the strap and then use it as like a makeup bag as well, if that is what you want. This one I think I'm gonna shoot with my outfit, because this is also gonna go up on the web shop this Friday. So all bags for Bohemian Wonders. This is also a bag in reality. Still so happy I found this in like the third shop, if we can call it that, the second part of the Thrift Center. The first thing I intend to keep for myself is this plate. I'll either keep it for myself or I'll use it in the showroom for a display. Oh, let's just take these things up here. This is probably my personal favorite from this trip, and I'm gonna keep it. It's a little bit like a crazy piece, but I'm so in love with it. The color scheme is just amazing, and I love the floral, and the shape is also great. So that I intend to keep. Then I found this can that also has flowers on it. I think it's really cute, and I plan to use it in the showroom for some flowers. Then I bought this small clay container. Again, I love the color scheme, and I bought this blue can, which would also make such a great small vase. And I bought this one. Love the colors. Like, yeah, it's just very up my alley. It was like a no doubt situation, and I'm still unsure if I'm gonna keep this on. Kind of want to. So then I found a groovy, like, I like the color scheme of this one. A top. I found a velvet blazer with roses. This one, I have a feeling it's gonna look so cool on, but I got that. I got a silver jacket. It's not my size, so it's definitely for Bohemian Wonders, but it has leaves in the fabric, so it's like, I think it's perfect for autumn. I got the dress, which you saw me try on in the fitting room. It's really charming. It's also going to be for Bohemian Wonders because it's not my size, but I love it. Super comfortable. I got the red vintage jacket that you also saw me try on, and I think I'm gonna shoot it today with the dress I wore on the trip for the web shop. And I also got the yellow big coat. It's a really nice piece. And last of all, I found this scarf. I think it's a good find. So that is actually that is actually everything. It was not a lot. Really control. I think it was a lot, like, but I also saw this as like, now when I was gonna go a bit further away, and it does cost some money for like gas and time. When I planned this trip, I already made up my mind that if I found something for the web shop, then I would get it. So I'm really pleased. Now I have a shoot day ahead of me, so I better get started with this outfit. Hold on. I almost forgot that I bought this amazing embroidered pillow. It's amazing. Like, so beautiful, with velvet on the other side. And that was all. Before I give all of my focus to my shoot, we've bought hopefully the perfect shade of green for the cabinets. I'm also going to paint the inside for the second time. So gloves on, because I'm such a sensible worker. I think I like it. One thing I have a feeling that also makes it even harder to just get a sense of what it would look like is because there is so much blue that it like confuses your brain. When you look at the color, you still see so much blue and it's just hard to picture. It's 12 o'clock. I have a showroom to open. It's already been a pretty long day. Many hours of video editing. Orders are out. Autumn Air Collection Part 3 is almost ready to launch in 3 hours. Yeah, there's still things to do. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed my thrift trip. Found so many goodies. And the web shop is going to be full of some of them, well, the first ones today. So please go check it out. Please leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Shall we make it a yearly thing? Or should we go more often? It's not even that far away. Yeah, let me know down below. I'm gonna open up. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you again next week. Bye guys.